Alright guys, how's it going? Today we're going to be doing a little bit of an LED light bulb test. Some people over at SEALIGHT sent me some light bulbs, so we're going to try testing them out in the Trailblazer today. So these are SEALIGHT H11 bulbs. I'll give you guys the little tag here so you can see them. Hopefully that'll focus in. And then this is the rundown here. Type XF1. They are H11 bulbs, and the color is 3000K. So these will be a little yellower. It's not my choice. I would have liked to get some 6000Ks, but I figured I would test them out and see what happens. First thing you notice is they are packaged pretty well. Kind of unusual for light bulbs. Usually they just come in a little cardboard package that you just like shred open. This is more like a phone box, like you get a cell phone in, so that's kind of interesting. So you pop it off. It's a very nice quality box, I gotta say. I'm quite impressed. You have your little instructions and little, I don't know what this thing is, oh, the warranty. So you got a 6-month warranty on there. So you pop this open, as you can see, we got 2 light bulbs in there. I don't want to take them out because I'll drop them, but I'll bring the camera over here. So you can see, we got 2 light bulbs. These are H11s. Now you might be thinking, Josh, a Trailblazer does not take H11 bulbs, and you're right. They take 9006 bulbs for the low beams. However, I got some adapters that I will link in the description, and we're going to be trying to adapt a 9006 car to use an H11 bulb. How that's going to work out, I don't really know, but we'll see what happens. So that's about it for the product here. I'm going to try to go install them, and then we'll see the difference it makes. I got some before clips of the stock halogen bulbs, and then I'll get some after clips with hopefully these bulbs in there. So we'll see what happens. Alright guys, so this is our test vehicle, a 2005 Chevrolet Trailblazer. You see here, these are the stock halogen bulbs. I don't anticipate the LEDs changing the color of the light a whole lot. Hopefully they're a lot brighter. We'll see what happens. So this is the stock bulbs. I have videos of them at night so you can see the actual brightness of them. This is just to show the color. So now we're going to take them apart and put the LEDs in. Alright, I figured I'd do a little update on the install here. So disassembly is pretty much done. As you can see, we got the grill out. You got two clips on this side, 2 on that side, one of which is totally broken. That wasn't me that was like that. This one, a little tricky to get that one out, but it came out pretty clean. And then that one came out fine as well. I'm not sure if there's supposed to be clips on that chrome extension part, but this one didn't have it. It's very possible that this car could have just been broken to begin with. But you see, and you look at the Trailblazer here, headlights are now accessible. All you do is you lift these tabs up. There's one there, and there's one there, and one there, and one there. You just lift those up with your finger, or if your car's rusty like mine, you get a screwdriver and you just pop them up, just like that. And just, oh, that one looks like it might already be up. So now, I think this one's got a little more to go. It's fighting me a little bit. There we go. There, see? Now the housing comes out, and you simply install your bulbs like usual. Okay guys, I'm going to give you the rundown on how I'm going to do this. So if you remember, the Trailblazer is not an H11 car, it's a 9006 car. So here is our factory 9006 bulb. It works, it's not burned out, it's just not super bright. It's a halogen. What can you expect? So you look at there's the connection. Now this is the new H11 bulb right here. See that? It's got the fan on it, it's the LED, it's pretty cool stuff. Now if you think about it, this is the H11 bulb, that's a 9006 car, that's not going to work, right? So for $7 I bought these adapters. So the 9006 socket should plug into here from the car, which this adapter converts that into an H11 adapter, so the H11 bulb can slide into there as if the car was an H11 car. Kind of cool stuff. I don't know if it's going to work. We'll see what happens. Worst case scenario, it was $7, so I think I'll live. A little more depth about how I'm doing these adapters. So this is the H11 adapter here. So it's 9006 here to H11. So how you put these in is you simply put this in the new LED like that. Kind of got to pop it over the clips. There we go, we're in. And then you plug this into the harness on the car as if the car was normal. This does take up a little bit of space, and on this particular car it's kind of important space. So like I said, we can't run this like as an actual light. One, because the color is pretty yellow, and two, it just doesn't sit in the housing very well. I'm sure if you drilled the housing out or something, you could get this to fit and work pretty nicely, but it's not something I'm comfortable doing. So we're going to plug this into the car, and then we'll have both sides be fully LED. Guys, so I got the H11 bulbs in. They don't really fit in the housing very well. Surprise, surprise, it wasn't designed for it. The adapters did work. So the bulb does light up, it just doesn't sit in the housing really well. So I'm not going to be able to run these long term, but I think this video is actually going to make a really good color demonstration. So we're going to go over here and check it out. So there's the stock halogen bulb, and there's the new bulb. You see it's a real, almost greenish yellow. This 3000K color ends up being really yellow. So if you're looking for like a decorative fog light or something, this would be really good. But yeah, we'll come back out here at nighttime and take a look at it. I don't anticipate it being very bright, but you never know. We'll see. I'll put the other LED on this bulb, and we'll see what happens. So this is halogen LED side-by-side comparison. Obviously, it's the daytime, so you can't really tell the brightness of them, but you can definitely tell the color difference. So as you can see now, we got both sides LEDs. Now, like I said, I'll show you a little bit here. You can see that bulb's actually just sitting in the housing. I don't have it secured in any way, shape, or form. And that's just because the H11 bulb with the harness on it doesn't actually fit in the hole. And even if it did, the H11 bulb is shaped differently than the 9006. So it's not actually going to fit inside the housing anyway. But this is a good color demonstration, and they are actually pretty bright. I don't remember how many lumens these were listed at. Maybe it was like 2,000 or 3,000. I'll put the link in the description of the product so you can go look at it yourself and make your own judgment on it. But for being, the middle of the day, they're pretty bright, and it's kind of a cool color. Now they're listed as like primary use for fog lights. So I think as fog lights, these would be pretty cool if you wanted a yellow, like a greenish yellow color. So they're pretty neat. They're pretty neat looking. So I'll come back out here at nighttime, and we'll do a little nighttime demonstration, and we'll see how bright they are. But yeah, I mean, they worked. The harnesses worked. The bulb just doesn't want to fit in the housing, but that's to be expected. The housing was never supposed to take an H11 bulb, so I can't expect it to now. But yeah, I think it's looking pretty cool. So we'll come back out here at nighttime and see how they do. Alright guys, so this is the stock halogen bulbs from the driver's seat at night. We're going to take a step outside to see a little better. You can see they're not terrible. I think they actually look a little better on camera than they do in person. We'll take a step outside now. That's how they look from outside. Like I said, I think the stock halogens actually look better on camera than they do in person. In person, they're nothing special. You can see, I don't know, maybe 100 feet out, they do a little bit of light, but probably got about 50 or 60 feet where they actually work pretty well. These are stock halogens, nothing special. This is the before portion of the video. Alright guys, so I got both LEDs in. As you can see, the light is very yellow, but it's pretty bright, to be honest. We're going to hop out of the car. This is the view from the driver's seat. And this is once we're out of the car. The camera might not show this very accurately, but I think these are actually brighter than the stock halogens are, even though they are so much more yellow, which I think is quite impressive. I mean, look at that. Definitely not the ideal color for use as a low beam, but I mean, the light output of these lights is pretty impressive, I gotta say. So yeah, I mean, I'm pretty happy with these bulbs. I think they're a pretty good quality bulb. Very bright. And There's no flickering or anything either. They're pretty solid running bulbs. I think they're pretty good quality. I don't have much experience with LED bulbs, but I'd say these are a win. So, I think that about does it. Thanks for watching, guys.